Hello everyone, and a warm welcome to this AstroTarot reading. Thank you for tuning in, stopping by, for subscribing, liking and sharing, and also a big thank you to those of you who choose to donate to my channel. Remember that there is more inspiration down below this video as well as on my website herlanguage.dk. I hope that these readings will bring inspiration, aspiration and motivation in your lives to have a deeper dive into why things are playing out the way they are in your lives. So remember to check out your natal chart to look out for where these energies presenting themselves through this reading, where they're presenting themselves in your personal lives. So let's have a look at the astrology. Let's see what's coming out for this reading. Remember that these readings are timeless, so whenever you come across them, maybe there is some kind of information you need at this point on your life journey. So let's have a look. What is coming out? Okay, so we have two house cards coming out, and these are also pointing to the life areas. So this is the house that you, or houses that you want to have a closer look at in your natal chart at this point. And the first to come out is the 10th house. Now the 10th house is about life, career, and it is about making some kind of status. You know, how far have you come? Here we also meet the planet Saturn and the zodiac sign of Capricorn. So this is a very hard-working energy, serious energy that is calling for responsibilities, and that it is a time to have a closer look on things, to really work with the details, and most of all to keep going until you reach your goal. So here there is a lot of stuff that Saturn wished to teach you. So a lot of teachings are showing up in your life right now, and that can also seem as if it's karmic. So maybe it is time to change your habits, your routines, because there's something showing up here that is calling for that you have been doing the same stuff for maybe too long, and that is why you see the same issues or problems presenting themselves in your life. Maybe it's pointing to that now it's time for you to take responsibility for that, to change your attitudes, to change your actions, okay? And let's have a look at the other house card. Here we have the 6th house coming out. So the 6th house is pointing to another earth zodiac sign besides Capricorn, and that is Virgo. So also look out for Capricorn and Virgo energies in your chart, as well as the 10th house and the 6th house. So the 6th house is also where we meet the planet Mercury, and this is actually the 6th house that is pointing to your calling in life, also pointing to work and health, responsibilities in life, but more so in a context where it is more like a movable energy. In the 10th house, it's a cardinal energy, it's the CEO, it's the boss, it's the one who's taking initiative and who is doing the work all the way through. In the 6th house, it's more like a movable energy, as I mentioned before. What does it take through your daily routines to keep things going? What is it that you need to do to keep your life rolling? So have a look at your daily practical routines, because in the 6th house we are becoming extremely practical. Here we are making lists, we are making agendas. We know that by going through from A through B through C all the way up to C, we are working our way through. We are not just jumping around, we're taking it one step at a time. So a very grounding energy at this moment, really a time for you to have another look on the details playing out in your life. Maybe what is more hidden, maybe you need to go into your garden and have a diver dig into what's underneath it all, okay? So this is also where you can have a lot of harvest coming in and where you are planting new seeds. So what is it that you wish to see grow in your life? Definitely through hard work and also attending to your health. We can see that this younger woman here in the picture is doing some kind of yoga. It can also be Tai Chi or meditation, anything that you do where you feel good about your health, where you feel energized, you feel regenerated, okay? So a very grounding energy. Maybe also it's time for you now to slow down. If we want to go into the details of our lives, we cannot be running around all the time. Our energy is becoming too scattered. So right now it's about keeping your focus point, putting one foot in front of the other, having a look back on your life. How far have you come? Have you achieved what it was that you in relation to what you came here to Earth to do? Is your job career in alignment with your life purpose? So at this point, I feel also that you will find the answers by attending to your health. Let your body speak, okay? Let your body heal from doing what it is it wants to do. So maybe for some of you, you are also some kind of therapist, or maybe for some of you, you want to look up as a therapist, as that's also what we got going in the 6th house. But here we are definitely becoming a birth canal for our projects, for our hopes and dreams, and also we can go out and be the birth canal or the helpers of other people's dreams and hopes and projects in life. So let's turn to the tarot to see if we can get some more information out on this. Let's see what's coming out here. Okay, we have one card coming out from this card deck. And here we have card number 3 in reverse. Normally it looks like this. It's the Empress energy, a very beneficial influence coming in with clarity and fertility, actually new birth. But in reverse, it's like there is something here that is lacking empathy. There is a lack of love, perhaps. So again, I feel you need to tend to your work life, your health. What is it that you want to see grow in your life? Because there is something here where it can also be a very hard energy. It can be, especially in the 10th house, we can be so focused on our goals, on doing the job, and also in the 6th house actually, but especially in the 10th house, we can seem to lack compassion for what we do, the love in it all, enjoying it. We must remember that the sister sign of Capricorn over here in the 10th house is actually Cancer, where it's very motherly, okay? And there is some kind of reminder here that don't push too hard. Maybe for some of you where you are right now, yes, you need to have a closer look on the details in your life, but also make sure that it's not being too grounded so that you are forgetting to look up and reunite yourself with the sky and what is beyond. Okay, so for some of you, a big reminder of that, yes, right now you need to have a look at the details of the things playing out in your life, but make sure that you also enjoy the process, that you also bring some kind of joy into it, because it's like, also for some of you, what I'm getting here, that some of you have been working too hard. Some of you are too focused on getting the job done, no matter what it takes, so much that you are forgetting to enjoy it all. Okay, so please remember that. Let's see what else is coming out here. Let's see what else is coming out here. Okay, So we have three cards presenting themselves. And this is a card from the major arcana, so this would be like the major energy that you need to focus on. The next cards that are coming out are from the minor arcana, so that would be a specific reference to where this energy is playing out in your life. So first of all, we have Four of Wands coming out here. Four of Wands. A reminder about your life force energy, your willpower, and also how you are presenting yourself in the world with that energy through your physical action. And Four of Wands is actually a very stable card. It is showing you that you will find your place in society, okay? You definitely will. And the next card to come out is Three of Pentacles. Here we are in your materialistic lives. Money, job, career, back to the 10th house also I feel here. Yeah, job, career, and also about your home, your accommodation situation, your materialistic frames that you are building around your life, your whole existence. There is something for you to discover here. You will definitely find your place in society, okay? This could be some kind of rewarding times for you, actually, for all the hard work that is done. And now it's time to perhaps let new beginnings in, and let more empathy in, and just enjoying things much more, because you are finding your place in society. You are discovering things. Also about your abilities, maybe. This could point very much to your job situation, back to the 10th house. Of course, also the 6th house, but it's like becoming the CEO of whatever it is that you do, becoming the boss of that, but you are making new discoveries about that. There is some kind of disclosure coming in here. You will discover things. Maybe it's new money coming your way, or a new house, a new home, where you can actually build your own business, perhaps. It's not necessarily your own business, but that's what's showing up here for me. And the last card to come out with the first two cards is this card, Knight of Swords. So here we have a reference to the air zodiac signs. Here we had a reference to the earth zodiac signs, and here we had a reference to the fire zodiac signs, okay? So maybe you want to check out some of those energies. Please go with your natal chart wherever you feel it's leading you through your intuition, okay? Because this can be different for everyone, of course. This is a general reading, so just take with you what resonates with you. But the Knight of Swords, it's pointing to our mindset, our thinking process, and ideas coming in, pointing to the mental level, and also communication. So Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving energy, and he's going with whatever it is he wants. If he has some kind of vision, he's going with that vision. He's very impeccable. Okay, he keeps moving on until he reaches his goal, back to the 10th house over here. Okay, so there is some kind of disclosure now, something that you need. Yeah, the Rosa Quartz. Remember the love. Remember the love in this. Okay, go with loving words. Go with loving words. A loving mindset. Be impeccable, but do not be hostile, because the Knight can become quite hostile when he just wants to move on, and he doesn't have time for people to wait, to get the same ideas, to get into alignment with his visions. Then he can become very hostile, and he can become very he wants to move into debates and stuff like that. Please don't do that. Don't be hostile. Just go with your own visions. Take action on this. Communicate it out and keep going. But don't be hostile, okay? If you feel that there are any kind of hostile energies coming in, then please stop, observe, and have a break, and just tune back to your goal, to your vision. Hold that vision for your inner eye, and maybe hold back some words and just focus on where you are going. And we can always do that. We don't always have to communicate it out, especially not in environments where we are not in alignment with each other's energies. So keep the visions going here. There is something showing up for you that you really need to be impeccable about. Don't let that vision go. There is something about your talents or products also showing up here, where you need to follow through on that. Okay, and you can communicate it out. Just please don't be hostile about this. Remember the love in it all. Let's have some more tarot. So a very exciting time, but also a time where you cannot miss out on the details. You have got to do the job, okay? Just remember that you need to take care of yourself as well once in a while to follow through on this, okay? We have 2 cards coming out from this card deck, and here we have 4 of Pentacles. So again, a reference back to your materialistic life. So 4 of Pentacles is coming in here also. You have a double 4 here. 44 can be a reference to the old Atlantis, if some of you want to go with that energy. But 4 of Pentacles is reminding you of here now that it's time for maybe expansion with your money or your home, or your job. Maybe you can take on more than just one job is what I'm getting here. It can be that maybe you're working for a company and then also you are working on your own stuff. But definitely it's time for expansion here, and also realization of things. Things are becoming very real at this moment, okay? With everything that is regarding your materialistic frames that you are putting up for your life here. So things are becoming very real. So whatever it is that is showing up for you now that you are tuning into and really focusing on in your awareness, that will show up as something very real. You will make some kind of expansion from this, either with more money coming in, or several jobs coming in, or maybe you will have a kind of an offer where you can sit and work with your own stuff, and at the same time you also have money to still live in your own house. So it's expansion time, expanding your frames here. And the card that's coming out with 4 of Pentacles is actually a card from the Major Arcana. So here we have the Judgment card, card number 20. Yes, you're definitely being called out here to change your position. It's time for renewal. So this is also telling me that for some of you, you have been waiting for this for a long time, and finally it's Judgment Day. It's time for renewal to change your materialistic position. For some of you, you've been waiting for this money. It's been hard work for a long time without much fun in it all. But right now, finally, you are finding your place in society. Things are just coming to you. You are discovering new things, making some kind of disclosure here. And that will really set your mind here. That will really make things going for you with new visions, visualization. It's like opening up your third eye, or opening up to greater awareness, where you are really being much more impeccable. It's like there is this breakthrough of things right now where you can finally expand on your earth life here, and it is time to change that radically. Okay, so a lot of hope, a lot of joy is awaiting you. So let's see what cosmic group or cosmic energies are coming in to support you in this expansion. what is showing up here, or who is showing up? Who is showing up here? Okay, we have a lot of cards out, okay? I choose to go with them all, so just maybe this is just a little story playing out. Just go with your intuition as always, okay? First of all, we have card number 5, number of transformation. The Anunnakis, normally talking about controlling and drama and conflict of interest. And in reverse, it's talking to me about that you are coming out of some kind of all of that. No more drama, no more conflict of interest, and no more controlling here. You are going your own way, okay? You're stepping into your own daily routines. So next card out is card number 1, the Agarthans, talking normally about manifesting, multidimensional perception and attunement. And in reverse, it's like no more manifesting of that control or drama. No more manifesting of that. It tells me that you've been through a lot, maybe on this very hard working journey that you've been on, or maybe you are currently on it as well. Here we have card number 8, the Ebens, coming out in its normal upright position, talking about mystery, reading between the lines and intuition. And as mentioned before, go with your natal chart where your intuition is leading you. But it's like you're stepping much more into your intuition right now. Or there is a reminder for you to do so, okay? Because we don't have any water cards here besides the Empress showing up with more Cancerian energies perhaps, but she is like the big mother in it all. So there is a reminder of stepping more into that. Go with that, read between the lines, go with the moon, find out where you have your personal moon in your chart, because you're coming out of more drama and controlling stuff here where you perhaps have been manifesting that a lot, but it's like you're moving into higher levels now. You're changing your position for what you thought or what you believed or what you visualized was materialistically possible for you, okay? So go with that. And again, back to the moon here, we have card number 9, so we have card number 8 and 9. It's like walking on a new path, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 8 and 9 here. This is about being misunderstood and maybe being a little bit shy. Okay, maybe you feel that people are not understanding your ideas or understand the way that you are living or understanding why you have chosen the path that you have. Remember, it can be very karmic. Back to also prior lifetimes, perhaps past lives. Definitely back to Capricorn and Cancer energies, where we have the past represented in the Cancer energies and more like the future in the 10th house and Capricorn energies. So there is this karma point when we are working with the Capricorn and the Cancer. So maybe here you are coming into more Cancerian energies. You're very shy, you're very, very sensitive. Going with the moon here, also a reference back to the 4th house where we find Cancerian energy. So maybe at this time you feel a little bit misunderstood here and you feel a little bit shy, very sensitive energy, but please follow your intuition, follow through on this, read between the lines, what is showing up for you. Get into the mystery, okay? You need a little bit more of mystery here. It cannot all be just hard work, okay? You need to change your position here, perhaps, in that, when we're talking about that issue as well. Okay, so let's turn the last card here, and here we have card number 21, the Taurosians coming out here. Normally they're looking like this, very resilient and bold and sassy. And also to me, it's showing up as a fire element card, but this is coming out in reverse. So this is talking about that now is not time to just stand there with your arms crossed. You know, you gotta be open and maybe slow down a little bit. You know, the fire elements or the fire zodiac signs can be very focused on physical energy, and I feel that you're coming here with 4 of Wands, a reference to the fire elements, I feel that you're coming home, you're finding your place in it all, okay? You don't have to take so much action on things here. Just be open. Don't be resilient to anything, and maybe also it's time to draw back a little bit. Step into your moon energy. Really important right now to find your moon position in your chart and go with that as well, alongside with the 10th and 6th house. Try to read these energies together and see through your intuition, as this card is placed in the middle of this little series here. Go with your intuition. It's vital, it's important, okay? Because there's some kind of bigger awareness coming through to you right now. So let's pull some cards to see what this is about. Can we have some words on this? What seems to be the major issues on this? Okay, so we have one card out. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, as I was mentioning before, Atlantis. Okay, 4 and 4, 44. So maybe 4 is a special number for you. Maybe number 8, 4 plus 4 is 8. We had 8 here with the evens, but it's definitely Atlantis coming in here for you. Okay, Atlantis. So definitely go with your more with your intuition. Open up to your Cancerian energy, and remember to be a little bit more motherly towards yourself, to nurture yourself. Let's have a look at where this is leading you. So definitely back in time. Maybe you want to look up more on Atlantis energies. Okay, we have a lot of cards coming out here. Let's have a look at the first one. Card number 25. So this can also be 2, 5, or 7. This is metamorphosis. So you are going through some kind of deep transformation right now, but also some kind of deep reunion is what I'm getting here. So deep transformation right now, okay? And especially in your materialistic life here. Also the Earth zodiac signs are pointing to your daily routines and your money and your job, all of that. So so have a look at that. Things are changing for you right now on a very deep level. Maybe it's even something that is leading you back to the old Atlantis, okay? So maybe you will find at this point that you need a lot of rest, perhaps, through your 6th house. Remember your health in this work, where you are making a status on things, where you are learning some big lessons in your life. Next card out is 24. That could be 2, 4, or 6. So this is about not being too much stuck in the mud, to do things repeatedly, to do things over and over again like we do in the 6th house. Be careful that you're not too much stuck in all of that. Get out of your daily routines, get out of your habits, change it a little bit. And sometimes we'll be amazed how small things we need to change in our daily routines just to get much more energy out of it, and better results perhaps for what we really and truly want in our lives. Next card out is 29. That could be a 2, 9, or 11. So an underlining of the number 2, but perhaps also 11 has a special meaning for you. It's coming to life here. Something is coming to life. Also with the number 11 here, I feel that there is a pointing back to the Knight of Swords, because number 11 is a master number, and it's pointing to whatever it is that we are visualizing, where we are focused and where we put our intentions, whatever we put that towards, that will come to life. Okay, that is where we are starting to create from our awareness. So there is definitely something coming to life here. You are deeply transforming your habits, your routines, okay? you are changing now the fact that you have been perhaps too much stuck in the mud, and now you are finally finding your place in society, okay? The last card out is number 6, reminding us that we are cosmic beings as well as earth beings, here back to the 10th and the 6th house and the earth element. Here is the mountain calling for you. Again, we have a reference back to the moon and the Empress in reverse. There's something calling for you that you need to take more seriously, to be more empathic, to open up to the mysteries, opening up to the moon, to every shadow side that you have, to your inner wild, unpolished nature, to going to go back to yourself, to your inner core. It's screaming for you. There is a mountain here back to the 10th house and Capricorn energies, where the Capricorn is moving slowly up the mountain, but it's turning every stone on its way because it needs to learn. It knows that there is some kind of precious wisdom if it just gets the job done. Okay, so put your hands in the soil, don't miss any detail, but also open up to how it all speaks to you on a soul level, on an emotional level. This is calling out for you. Your soul is crying for you. Okay, so please implement that as well. Tune into your intuition, tune into the mystery of it all. That's something that the earth zodiac signs sometimes can leave out because they're just becoming too much focused on the work and getting the job done and being practical. And of course that is also extremely important at this moment, but it's just like, remember also to implement the water energy. The sister sign of Virgo is actually Pisces, and as I mentioned before, the sister sign of Capricorn is Cancer. So look into those energies as well. Remember to implement that as well. The truth, diving deeper, going beyond, beneath the water surface here, because maybe there is something in your water that is becoming too muddy. Okay, so right now it's also about patience, I feel, to let this mud, to have a standstill here in your routines, to try to change them, but also in that transformation process, leave the mud to sink to the ground so that your water will be clear again, and that you can see and feel where you clearly must go, which direction you clearly must move into. So this is also about not taking action until the right action presents itself. Okay, can you hold on? Can you wait? Can you wait to take action on things before the right action actually presents itself? Okay, so let's finish this reading by pulling a card to see what door or doors are opening up for you at this special moment. But there are a lot of cards coming out, so it tells me that there is still a lot of work to be done, but it's like tune more into your intuition. This hard work is actually trying to teach you something about more about balance in life. Okay, that we are all about, of course, doing the practical work. We all need to do something in our lives to keep our own existence going, but also we need to remember that feelings is also quite important, maybe the most important thing. We have the moon here a lot, so maybe there are new beginnings with the new moon here, something that will, when you begin that process, something that will come out in the open, maybe where you feel that you've been misunderstood. And finally, it's more like just where you rest in yourself. You rest in yourself and you're not taking action on stuff so much before you know that it feels right. Okay, you are a cosmic creature as well. You're not just someone here on earth to do a lot of practical stuff all the time. you are also a cosmic creature. You also consist of feelings, intuition, psychic abilities. Please step more into that to keep your balance here. There are 2 doors coming out for you, and the first door is this door. It's like there's a door here. You can see there's a doorstep, and moving through this door, there's like a small pathway here or corridor, and then there is a wall. Okay, so let's see. This card is saying, bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. Okay, exactly with this card over here. To not get too much stuck in the mud. Remember that also you need maybe to cleanse your home. You need to maybe clean up your home as well. You know, throw out old stuff, or you know, relationships that you are done with, or situations that you are done with. Really cleanse the air here, cleanse your space. And however you choose to do that, there are many ways of doing that. Here we have a clear reference to Palo Santo and sage, but it can be anything, okay? So really listen to your senses also here. Listen to nature, listen to where your intuition is taking you. Is there a special flower that you just want to have in your home that could cleanse out the energies for you to move through this major metamorphosis or major transformation that you're in right now? The other card coming out is this door with the shadow and great new light coming through this portal. And this card is saying, change beckons. The path is shifting, the road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. Okay, so I can surely promise you that whenever you come across this video, whenever you're done watching it, things may start to change very much in the details. Have a look out on the details, okay, because this could be very subtle, but there is definitely change coming in. The road is changing now for you. It's calling for renewal here. You are being called out, okay? Being called out to change your position. You definitely need to ensure your sacred space, and it holds the soul, okay? So a big reference for you to find new wisdom, new teachings. For all this stone, it's also reminding me of the 10th house and the mountain and Capricorn energies. Okay, so there is a lot of teachings right now that is karmic. You've been there before. Go back to the old Atlantis and see what you can find there. Maybe for some of you, you need to go into some kind of regression or deep meditation to find the answers here, because the answers are all in the details. They're all in your daily routines, in your practical work. Why do you do things the way you do in your practical life? There is much more to that. Okay, there are some deeper teachings and deeper meanings of that. So I hope that you through this have been inspired to dive deeper in your own life here through the 10th and the 6th house. So I'm gonna wish you all the best in life out there. Take great care of yourselves. So thank you again so much for tuning in. I hope I'll see you again next time. And until then, dive deeper. There is always something beneath the surface, okay? There is always more to learn. There is always more details to look at. It's just about us changing into that, putting ourselves in that position to be able to learn how to read all of this. So take great care of yourselves out there, and bye for now.